Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at my Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man cosplay. Now for this cosplay, I chose to go a little different route when it came to how I actually made the suit. I didn't do any sewing, I didn't do any 3D printing. It was literally just me going out and purchasing things and then putting everything together the best way I could. And the reason for that was because for this specific tutorial series, I wanted it to be something that everyone can do, because this is like all these techniques that I use to make this suit are pretty simple. It's just you gotta spend a little more money for it, but because of the simplified process, you get a pretty good looking suit. So the pattern for the suit was made by Insomnia CBR. It's one of the best Spider-Man Sam Raimi patterns out there in my opinion. And then I got it printed by Print Costumes. I got custom measurements and I even got it printed on colored fabric. However, some small detail that kind of wrecks the suit for me is that it wasn't sized to me exactly 100% correct. I don't know what they were doing. There's some problems with it, like sewing wise, like the sizing of it. I don't know, it was weird. I'll get into it later. But yeah, this was done by Print Costumes. They did a pretty decent job. I love the colored fabric that it's printed on. All that is beautiful. It's just the sizing of it isn't correct. The face shell and lenses were a kit I purchased from Matthew De La Cruz. This was during his November sale. I do know he's actually taking face shell commissions right now, so if you want this same one, you can go ahead and get it. All I really did to the face shell was like sand it down, add Plasti Dip, and then just kind of paint and put together the lenses. It wasn't really that difficult. For the front and back emblem, I purchased them from T-Jack Effects. These ones are spectacular. And I don't want to bash T-Jack Effects because he did a lot of great work. I mean, these spiders are incredible. I love them much more than my TASM 1 ones. But my TASM 2 spiders did feel really delicate. Even like right now, like the thumb pieces are really rubbing off, like easier than they should have. And then my first back spider was broken up. So that kind of let me down from T-Jack. Like I didn't think like that would happen, but it did. It was unfortunate. I don't really think it was his fault. But yeah, I'm sold again for T-Jack because these emblems are great. Nice quality. Just, they're perfect for this cosplay. The silver webs were a technique. I don't know if he discovered it. I'm gonna say he discovered it just simplicity's sake. It was discovered by KA Cosplay Tech. He found that if you puff paint the web lines with a black puff paint and then Sharpie over them with a silver Sharpie, you can get the same effect that the urethane webs had on the actual Sam Raimi suit. And it works really well and it's cheaper. You don't have to spend like hundreds of dollars on urethane webs and then painfully glue them on. You just have to painfully puff paint and then Sharpie them on. And this is just a really nice alternative for that effect. And then finally, we have the shoes. The shoes are probably the most disappointed I am of this suit, just because I had the right idea, but the bad product slash execution. They are semi-accurate. This is a dress shoe like the original movie used. However, if you watch the full video of me making these shoes, I bought the wrong shoe, so that complicated things, but I think I did pretty well, and hopefully from that video about the shoes, you learned something, you learned what not to do, and hopefully you guys can do a lot better than I did. And that's basically it. This was a pretty simple suit to do. It was just kind of a lot to do for the puff painting. If you guys don't know, I hate puff painting now. It wrecks my hand, it takes a lot of time, and puff painting this entire thing as it was pre-sewn was difficult, but you know, it is what it is. You know, other than that, it was pretty simple to do all this, and you guys can easily do this at home if you want to. But yeah, now that we're done breaking down the suit, let's go ahead and put it on. my first time wearing it. Oh my God. Whew, I might need to open up a window because it is getting hot already. Bun down. All right. There we go, guys. That's the Sam Raimi Spider-Man cosplay. Now, even though this suit might look great on camera, up close there are a lot of problems, and you guys might even seen those problems when I was getting some B-roll of the suit. There's some, actually I guess it's both legs. Both legs have a lot of like puff paint spills. That was just because I was doing them late at night. I was tired, I wasn't exactly paying attention. And on the gloves, there are also like a lot of silver Sharpie marks just because I was kind of I was trying to get it done pretty fast and it just got all over the place. Again, my fault. And as you guys probably saw, the shoes wrinkle right where like the shoe meets my actual like leg. And again, I think it's because of the way I glued these on, it's causing that wrinkle, or maybe it's just, again, these are crappy shoes. Who knows? However, one thing that is not my screw up is like the sizing of the suit I mentioned earlier. You can kind of tell it's a little looser than my other suits, like how easily I was able to just throw it on, but it's still pretty baggy. Like even like my legs are pretty baggy, my arms are a little okay because I puff painted them. The puff paint definitely tightened the suit a little bit. It refuses it to like stretch as much, so that helps. Another problem I kind of fell into, and I kind of found out while filming this video and also just working on the suit, is that the Sharpie runs off pretty quickly. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can kind of see how it's running off there, and it's running off on the fingers. I guess this hand would be more demonstrable. Yeah, so that all that silver is like rubbing off really easily. And that's to be expected because it's Sharpie, it's going on this like material substance that puff paint is. I don't even know what it is. Also, there's an even like easier way to fix it, and that's just to grab another silver Sharpie. Go ahead and do some touching up real quick. Nothing too elaborate. And then boom, you got good as new. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video and this series. I hope you guys subscribe to see my next project, which will be the Miles Morales Across the Spider-Verse cosplay. And if you need a little information about what my Across the Spider-Verse cosplay is gonna be, you can go ahead and check out this video, which is gonna be my last, which is the video before this one, to kind of get a better idea what's happening with that suit. Also, make sure to check out my second channel where I uploaded a video on how I made this video possible. But till then, I'm gonna take this off, get to work on other things that I need to get done. So go ahead and check that out. Again, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, time to take this heat trap off.